Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to use Google Slides to make the floor plan for your room. You are going to insert a bunch of different shapes to have it come up as you want your room to look. The first thing I would do is start by inserting a shape for the room. It is either going to be a rectangle or a square. So you would insert it like that, and then you are going to want to change the border weight to make it a little bit darker so that you know that is the floor plan of the room or the design of the room. From there, you are going to want to fill that color with whatever color you are going to do your flooring in. So if I was doing a beige, I would select that. Then you can start with the furniture. For couches or beds, they're mostly rectangles. So you would start by inserting a rectangle. You might not want it to be as thick as the border for the room, so you could change that with this button here. It's the border weight. And then you can use these lines to make sure it's even. So if I wanted it in the center of the room, I would use those red lines that were on the screen before. Then I'm going to go in and add smaller rectangles to give the shape some detail and make it look more like a couch and less like a rectangle. So those would be, this would be the arm of the couch. Other arm. And now I'm going to go in and add the back, which would be another rectangle. And then I'm going to add just one little line right in the middle. And that line would kind of be the cushions. And now that looks a lot more like a couch. If you wanted to then change the color of the couch, you would highlight the whole thing. I'm going to get this out of the way for a second so I can highlight this. And then I can fill that in again. I can change this, make it a different color, make the border different. And then I can put my room back center. To make other things, it's again just rectangles and squares. If I was doing a bed, I would do a rectangle. And then going back to my textiles, and I would see what color my comforter was. Maybe it was blue, and then I'm going to also fill it with blue. Like that. And then if I wanted to add a pillow, I would do a different kind of shape, more of this rectangular, rounded rectangle shape. And I would make that a different color so it stands out. That does not stand out, but that. And then I can Control C and Control V to paste another one on like that. And now it looks more like a bed and more like a couch. If I was adding a area rug in, I would say it's going to be like this. I would mark out where I kind of want the rug to go. I know it's blocking my couch. I'll fix that in a second. And then I'm going to change the color. Say my rug is like a dark brown. Right, let's do a gray. And then I want to send this back. So I'm going to highlight it and then click order and then send backwards. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to click I'm going to hit send to back, and now it's behind my couch. It's behind my floor, so I can't see it that way. So I'm going to have to click bring forward. And it will slowly bring it forward. Remember, everything is one shape, so it takes a while. There we go. Now I have my area rug, my bed, and my couch. For other things that might be like against the wall, you would do skinnier rectangles, and again, changing the weight of those. So I'm going to add a TV. We'll put it in front of the couch. So I'll do that. And I'll center it. And then we'll say my TV is black. So we'll put that there. And the line is also black. So that would be my TV. If I was adding plants, maybe those are circles. And those would go like that. They could also be coffee tables. So really just getting kind of creative with the different shapes. If you want it to be a plant, you could go like that. So it looks like a plant in a pot. Or if it was a coffee table, you could do
At this time, both teachers
a coffee table, which could also be round. Like this. And then just change it so it's like that. Chairs could also be squares or rectangles. From, again, looking at them from the roof looking in. I'm going to change my lines to lighter. So we have a chair, and then I would just do like a back on the chair with a smaller square or a smaller rectangle on the back. And then if you like that chair, instead of having to make it again, you can copy that shape and paste. And copy. Paste. That way I don't have to recreate it again. So those are some ideas to help get you organized. If I was doing bookcases, they would just be rectangles. Maybe I was doing bookcases over here. And they would probably be a little, they would go out a little bit more than my TV would. And we'll say those are white. For doors and windows, you can use triangles to insert those because the triangle would kind of show you the swing of the door. Because when you think about a door, you don't just have the where it is, you have to block off where that door opens and closes because you wouldn't want to put any furniture right in front of it because then you couldn't open the door all the way. So we'll say this door is in this corner and have it like that, just so you know where you're coming in and then where you're leaving, and then where you don't want to put any furniture. For windows, you can do the same thing. You can, again, this is going to be a little thicker. And then for a window, I would just take a line tool like I did to make the couch cushions and say there's a window here. I would just change the color of that line so that it is something that stands out like this. And that way you kind of know there's a window there. If you have any questions, let me know. Play around with the different shapes so you get them how you want. You can, there is a way, if I get this out of the way, I can click this whole shape and it will move everything, including the pillows. So that's a helpful way when you're working on this that you don't have to like rearrange the entire room and move each piece shape by shape. You can pick up the whole shape. Let me know if you have any questions. And I hope you guys are doing well on your project and you're enjoying it.